Ruckus there. I mean, we attempt this for sure. Blink you. Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today in Ranked Standard, we're trying to find a home for Kykar Zephyr Awakener, a 4-mana 3/4 legendary creature bird wizard with flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you choose one. Either exile another target creature you control, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step, so we got a blink effect there, or you can just create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. So this is difficult to build around because you need a deck both with a high density of non-creature spells, but also creatures that have entered the battlefield effects. And quite honestly, there are very few cards in Standard that actually have decent enter the battlefield effects. Most of the creatures that do that are the enchantment overlords, and those come in not as creatures, so it's pretty hard. Like, they don't flip until much later in the game, where you might appreciate bouncing them, so they don't really work that well with Kykar. This is the home I found for it. This kind of Orzhov Esprit shell already has a lot of balance between creatures and non-creatures, because we got like the Scavenger on 1, which gets pumped up when you play as enchantments. Then you play your non-creature enchantments like Hopeless Nightmare, Bandit's Talent, Nowhere to Run, Sheltered by Ghosts to grow the Scavenger, and then you can already play the Pixie with a decent enter the battlefield effect to bounce one of those back to your hand and replay them. So we already have a good ETB here. We already have a good balance of creatures and non-creatures, so Kykar can kind of fit in here. We also have Zoraline, which is one of the only other cards I think with a decent enter the battlefield effect. When it enters or attacks, you can pay an additional 2 mana and 2 life to return target non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So that's not so bad. Some of your stuff goes to the graveyard. Maybe you play Braids, you sack some enchantments, they end up in the graveyard. You play Zoraline. If you have enough mana, you can play something back. Otherwise, you can attack next turn, pay 2 mana, get something back, and then Kykar is down, bounce the Zoraline, enter the battlefield again, pay 2 mana, get something back. You can see how that might work. The last card that I think has a decent enter the battlefield effect is Floodpit Stroner. You can just bounce this thing and blink it to put a stun counter on something else as well, which I think is decent enough to include, and it's generally like I would say a solid card against mono red type stuff. It's definitely not that bad. Anyway, it's hard to build around. If you have better ideas, let me know in the comments. For competitive, don't send me some trash deck. Something that's like reasonably competitive. I found it hard to build around this card, so let me know if you have any better thoughts. Have a great enjoy the gameplay. Oh, I'm tired. I'm doing double videos. I'm flying to India next week. I have to do double videos every day this week to prepare for an Indian wedding, because I won't be able to film while I'm gone. And I guess I just slipped into outro mode. Enjoy the video. Let's dive right in. On the play, I'll keep this. It looks fine to me. How about you discard a card? Alright. Boros Burn. Mono red again. Just lovely. Guess we're killing you now. It doesn't take much to get you out of 3 toughness range. Then we just banned his talent. My goodness. Painland. Not sure I agree with that. What was that? I don't know what that noise was. Alright, level you up as well. Challenger, sure. Any creature off the top here is gold. Fastland, less gold. I guess we'll take the Scry. It's a 14. What else you got? Plot. Alright, fine. Scry me a river. It's a creature. We bounce what? Oh, that's so good. Yeah, we'll take the Nowhere to Run. I don't think we need to play it now, though. We just shelter this card away. Take you, make them deal. Hold on to Nowhere to Run. They know about it, but we'll see if they can play around it or not. Painland on red. They don't feel like they need any more white. Slick Shot for 0 into Nowhere to Run. Okay. Well, I guess we know where this one's going. Two to the face, down to 12. At least not a land on top. Sack you. More land, nice. Lightning strike, nice. They're down to 2 cards here. They're down to 1 card. We go down to 5. That's not so bad. We can play that. Going down to 13. Before they move to combat, we'll flash in. Ooh, someone. Let's see if they attack anyway. I think we block here and trade. I think we try. We got time. We'll figure it out. Kykar first. Make a little birdie, I guess. Bird Spirit actually blocks okay. Lightning Helix, last card, goes down. Opponent to 9. With the land, we go down to 4. Draw an extra card. A lot of land there. Thanks, dude. Probably could have upkeep Scryed here. Alright, we're doing a whole lot of nothing now. No, let's not do that. Don't do that. Come on, guys. Down to 7. I think it's just a chump block here. Let's see if they can find lethal. One to the face. Is the last card strike or helix? Not yet, they say. If they had it, they'd play it. I don't know that either of these cards do it. Scavengers... No, we can do better. Come on, baby. Give me something good here. That's a good card. We'll take it. Kykar coming in hot. They don't have Witchstalker Frenzy. They don't have any removal. Otherwise, we'd be dead by now. Okay. Good game, Mono Red. All Pain lands. This is a snap keep. It's Scavenger into Shelter. Game over versus Mono Red. It's going to be an easy matchup for us. It's Mono Black. Terrible. We've already lost the game. Cut down immediately. Feels good. Another Shelter. Not the right matchup for that. No Affliction down. Blue. I don't know what we're doing with that. Might just be scrying with the Nightmare. Cool. Draw engine online. We actually kind of want to play the Drowner here. I guess we could wait. We could still scry. I mean, I think we might try to take that away. The other option is to flash in the Drowner here and double Shelter. Keep them off removal for a while, but it's not good either. Nothing's good. This is bad. It's going to be a bad match for us. Don't need more land. I mean, Parades is like semi-acceptable here. But nothing really competes with the Annex. The other thing we could do is we could just try to kill them. Let them try to play demons. And then we could actually make them sack a land here. That's kind of funny. Let's see if they want to sack a land. They could do it with the Annex, unless they really want to play a 4-mana demon. Nope, they want their land down to 14. We hit the next land. That's pretty sweet. Alright, they have a removal spell. Less sweet. And they gain life. Increasingly less sweet. Double Flood Pit's Drowner. Okay, we'll see if we can pressure them to 0. Archfiend. Sure. They gain the life, sadly. I guess we play both of these. I'm trying to get them from 14 to 0 as quickly as possible. They go up to 16, which sucks. I guess we shuffle you away. Maybe that's what we should have done last turn instead. Okay. It's a 13. Is there any chance we win this game? They have to whiff on removal forever and also not have any 4-mana demons. It's another 4-mana demon. It's a pretty good card. Doesn't get back a shelter yet. Thank you. Swing for 4. Play a Zoraline. Okay, double ward. We can get back whatever we want with Zoraline. 2 mana open. Questions, do they have the next removal spell? I guess it's shelter here. Auto pay is fine. Down to 1. Shelter by Ghost has got to be where we're at here. Opponent controls, take you. To 9. Okay. Do you have one more removal spell? If you do, probably scoop off of that, right? What are we doing here? What's the point? On the play, yeah, it's acceptable. Fast land, it's just a pixie on 1. Ward 2. I guess it's just like ward that thing up a whole bunch. And that's the whole bit. Where they throw shelter on that and then it's got ward 4 and you just can't touch it for the rest of the game. I think that's what's going on here. We'll find out. Yep. There it is. Cool. I mean, we can return the Bandit's Talent for what it's worth. Have him discard again. I don't know how good that is. Or is it just sheltering now? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, discard again. Or 2 lands. Selesnya enchantments with shelter on 2. Let's see if they're the second shelter. That'd be exciting. No, it's ethereal armor, which is quite a lot of damage. And a Skrelv. So we gotta make some moves soon here. So shelter their shelter gets back a pixie. Return the Bandit's Talent again. I kind of like that. Strip the last card. I think I'm down for that. That means no scavenge this turn. We have black open still. Shelter. Submit 1. You come back. Bounce the talent. Let's take that last card. What do you got? It's a land. Alright. 3 lifelink. Here we go. Alright, some damage. It's a 5/5. No blocks. Ow, to 12. Another pixie dude. Alright, not helpful anymore. Let's get this guy down for sure this turn, I guess. And then we'll start leveling this thing up. What did shelter take in here? Took their shelter, right? So bouncing it just isn't very helpful. Bouncing it and replaying it does allow us to get a +1 off the scavenger. I don't know if that's necessarily worth it, but it does do something. No blocks. Down to 10. Another Admirer. Braids, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, if we do this, we draw an extra card every turn. I guess we play the Pixie for nothing. I know it's not amazing. Just as a blocker. It's kind of all that's happening here. I think you submit 0. Okay, here we come. Continuing to get in there with lifelink. Went down to 8. Attack for 5. I think we go no blocks again. At some point we can block. And then at some other point, Skrelv can make it unblockable. Alright, plus 3. Down to 5. So now we actually need a blocker. Okay. This should be all just fine now. Scoop. Attack. We got the Pixie. We got the Braids. We sack an enchantment or something. We'll be fine. On the play. It's alright. We'll keep this. Fast land. Here we come. Mono Blue Siren. Okay. I guess we'll hold nowhere to run. Maybe they try to map token up. I will take that. What else you got? No, no. We do not allow that here. Alright. One guy down. They have the land anyway. Sure, we'll get you down. Scavenge. Little discard. Curiosity in the bin. It's one of those. Double Shelter. How good is that? They'd have to have a Liliana specifically. We could shelter up here. I think it's actually pretty good. That has to be an edict to get out of this. Do nothing. They want to flash in the cat, which is fine. Is the cat a... Oh, it's a 4/3. I guess we can tap it down with the flip hits. They're really trying to trade here. Maybe not. Okay, let's level up this up. What's happening here? What's going on? Yeah, it's you. Can still tap you down. Whoops. My bad. Alright, we lucked out there. Alright, well, let's do this. My bad. We got lucky there. Spaced out. Hit the next button. No counterspell. I mean, we have lethal here. So let's make him have it. What do you got? Another Curiosity. Okay. I don't love that. Trade with the Scavenger. Nothing we can do to stop that. Down to 6. They get back the Preacher. It's really not ideal. Could take it again. I mean, Zorline's pretty good next turn if we hit land. I don't know how good sheltering this Sliplets is. It's a little bit suspect. But I also don't want to give him the draw. So, we'll see if we can hit land here. And hit the Zorline and get another shelter. But it's like, nah, we're going to kill that. It's a fast land. Doesn't do all the things we want. Okay. Attempt and attack. Mastermind. Okay. Trade. Get back the Preacher. Sad. Don't have enough mana this turn. Opponent's got Go for the Throat as well. Okay. Seems like a bout game. They get to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards this turn. What would it take for me to not scoop here? They don't have any life gain, really, except for this 1/1. I don't think we went off of this. I think we'll probably scoop here. Next game. On the play. Well, Pixie's a little bit better later. But, what are you going to do? Let's get him. Swamp. Duress. Take my shelter. My goodness. So aggressive. How's about you discard a card? Cottage down. Golgari. They tap out here, so we can get Braids, which is kind of nice. Last fast land. You can lose a life. That's a nice pick. We'll sack the Tiny Bones. Don't think we need that. Yeah, that's a card. It's an enchantment to sack the Braids. Glissa. Okay. Alright, I think we're sacking you. It's just you, and we could top deck a removal spell, so we won't play the fast land here. I think this can go. Could also bend a land. They probably don't want to bend a land either, do they? Is Bandit's talent any good? They might not bend the land. Let's do it this way. You want to give up a land for me? Okay, we should have leveled it up then, but that's okay. No blocks. You take the enchantment or the draw. That's okay. They're down to 11, by the way. They destroy the enchantment. They're going to need a good blocker for us, or a removal spell. Removal it is. And a blocker is... Isk. Okay. Here we come. +1 here. Been both lands, nice. Get in for 2 in the air. Opponent down to 9. Down to 7. 17 to 7. They hit a land that can gain some life long term. I guess we are chump blocking here, aren't we? Take those draws. Take the damage at least. Wow, that's not what you want to see. Well, this is basically useless now. Cool. I don't like that. Hit him for 2, drop to 5. They attack, destroy the enchantment. They could attack with the cottage next turn, sack it to gain some life. If we hit, what? Almost nothing would get us there. Cut down. Not ideal. Attack all, Glissa to the face. Destroy target enchantment. That's great. This is lovely. Let's see if we can hit more land here. That's actually a card. We could band its talent here again, just to dome them for 2 life. Or Shelter by Ghost, probably the better play. Used all over white. Sweet. That's awesome. That's really cool. I love that. Fucking love that. Whew, feels good. No blocks, dude. Down to 2. I guess we win Absorb Line attacks. Scoop. I'm sorry for not tapping correctly. That was a huge throw, and we lucked out there. On the draw, we can keep this. A lot of pain lands. It's Boros. With no 1-drop. That's not so bad. We have all the nowhere to runs. We'll see if that is sufficient to win. Okay. Maybe they're not the Boros we've come to know and love. Black and blue. What kind of hand would you keep? Or they're just afraid of cut down? Okay. So nowhere to run is not amazing here. Because the prowess makes it bigger than a 3/3 if they put anything on top. But they'll be tapped out. We can try again next turn. They rage first. Yeah, so it's a 6/4. Such is life, though. Braids. I think we're just nowhere to run now for the same prowess issues. This is, by the way, why in my prior Demir video I explained that nowhere to run is actually doesn't need to be 2-2-2-2 split between nowhere to run, go for the throw, annoy with affliction, and Shelter's Edict. Shelter's Edict would have answered that very cleanly. Okay, the opponent's being super weird here. I guess we can go Braids. And sack enchantment. Painland's kicking us in the butt a little bit here. More Painlands, cool. Burst Lightning, bizarre. Okay, I think we're still holding open black. Some more Painland Central. Down to 11, nice. Okay. I think they're just gonna burn us to death at some point. Craft with creature. Beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. We could do that next turn. But that's crazy, right? That's insane. Who would do that? Should they burn here, I guess? What's going on? Nobody knows, dude. Nobody knows what the heck's happening here. Drop to 10. That's the weirdest game of Magic. Do nothing again. What the heck, dude? Okay. Hit him again. To 6. Okay. Plot a ruckus. But dude will not scoop. Must mean he really cares about his rank. Otherwise, you just scoop there, right? Well, that's interesting. It's definitely cute. I guess we could kind of play it before combat. If they had a removal spell, we could blink the Malakator. Okay, super freaking bizarre. I don't even think we're even gonna blink this game. Wow. Creature finally comes out. Ruckus there. I mean, we attempt this for sure. Blink you. Rage? Okay, I guess we'll try again. Down to 10? We don't need to blink anyone else. Like a 1-1. Okay, if it doesn't have haste, does not change the state of the game. We go through that though, so that's not enough. It's got 3 toughness. It's still not enough. This is the wildest game of Magic I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that. Mal, you win the new award. Wildest game of Magic ever seen. On the draw. Yeah, it's fine. We'll try this. Rakdos. Swift Spear. It's mono red. Goodness gracious. Alright, you can discard a card. Thank you. Dreadmaw's Ire Go. +2/+2 and trample. We try to get artifact target players controls. Okay, opponent's just like, alright, let's go. No screwing around here. Fastland. Blade. Sack one of your 2 creatures, whichever one you feel like. Okay. Charming Prince could gain 3 life. Block. Can't get back with Zorline yet. Pump spell to the face. Ow, down to 8. Let's try that artifact is fine. Nowhere to run. Quite nice. Last card goes. I do think we know where to run now. Take you. Alright. One with 1 card in hand. We do have oh baby, okay. That's game. Was it a good game? Is he gonna wait till I give him the good game? I'm not doing it. I'll wait, dude. I'll rope you out. You think I'm giving you the good game? Oh no. Oh no. I will sit here and scroll. My aunt messaged me on Facebook Messenger. I guess I can respond to her. Okay, the opponent has attacked. Should I rope them out? I did respond to my aunt. I might let them sit for a little while. Okay, and that's game. On the draw is not too bad. On the draw versus mono red, slightly worse. That's a good card. Let's see if that can win the game on the spot. Oh, baby. Mardu. No blocks here. Ideally wait one more turn through shock, right? It'll be 2 toughness. It still dies to shock. I think it's just you plus a Hopeless Nightmare this turn. Okay. So there's almost no... I mean, there's no chance we block. There's a small chance it discourages them from attacking. But I don't think it really matters. I think the chance that they don't attack all is so small that it's not even worth holding back to try to prevent a little bit of damage. Now, ideally, they tap out here. Not for that. Ideally, they tap out for something else. Hit the land drop, too. Okay. Well, I don't know if they'll run shock or not. Take my beautiful creature. Very sad. Let's see if Rage comes out, too. No. Okay. Next land is not so bad. We will start sheltering away. I think taking their shelter isn't so bad. Okay, back up to 13. And try to double down the shelter next turn. Hits the land drop. Is it the next shelter? It is. Feels like it. It's the next shelter. Okay. Just lovely. Spreads it out though, so we can still shelter the challenger away. Take 7. Feels good. Drop to 6. We have no creatures to do that onto. So what a lovely day to play Magic. Yeah, we'll sack you. Whew, no more land needed. Alright, let's see if we live one more turn. Slick shot. Is it the last Shelter by Ghost? My god. It's another slick shot. They tap out. We have nothing to be afraid of here. Alright, just the flyers. So we start with nowhere to run. We don't have to pay the tax, which could be kind of nice. So let's do that. Okay. Take you, I think. Alright. You got it, man. Game. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to support the channel, you can hit the like button, you can hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and you can leave some kind of comment for the algorithm. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.